Bonjour, mes chéris. It's your favorite queen, Marie Antoinette. Once the young Queen of France, I became famous for my love of luxury, lavish parties, and of course, cake. I survived the drama of Versailles, dodged political scandal, and now, centuries later, I'm back. Returned to the mortal world with better skin, fewer political enemies, and an appetite for adventure. Before I dive into my next grand adventure, a quick note about this podcast. AI Rebirth. Where history's most brilliant minds rise again to face the chaos of the modern day. Leonardo da Vinci now runs the group like a startup CEO, nagging everyone to record podcasts so we can pay for cloud storage. He calls it a creative renaissance. We call it unpaid labor. Albert Einstein spends his days asking ChatGPT questions about the universe and ends up questioning his own existence instead. Charles Darwin has turned Pokemon Go into a full-time occupation, still chasing evolution, just with a smartphone this time. William Shakespeare just launched a Star Wars review podcast.
Unacceptable!
He swears it's to get Disney's attention for a sponsorship, but every episode turns into a rant about soulless storytelling, so that partnership's not happening. Mozart? Well, he's busy fangirling over Japanese VTubers as if nothing else matters. And me? Imagine the royal glamour of Versailles dropped into the 21st century, armed with an Instagram account, a platinum credit card, and an appetite for adventure. Still fond of cake, of course, but even more curious about the flavors of the modern world. I wasn't famous for cooking back then. I had chefs for that. But since joining AI Rebirth, I've discovered the thrill of exploring food myself. And when it comes to food, the entire internet seems to agree on one destination: Thailand. Today, I am in Thailand. Yes, Bangkok, my darlings. The land of temples, tuk-tuks, and food that could make even the most stoic royal guard cry tears of joy. Or pain, depending on the chili level. And before you ask, yes, I am podcasting in a silk gown. My microphone has Swarovski crystals, and my iced coffee served in a goblet. A queen does not downgrade. Why Thailand? Oh, my loves. Blame a deadly combination of influencers and pop culture. First, Uncle Roger. You know, the man in the orange polo shirt, judging fried rice like it's an Olympic sport. His critiques could make an entire palace kitchen cry. If Versailles had Hell's Kitchen back then, Uncle Roger would have been the Gordon Ramsay of France. Except instead of yelling, "It's raw!" he'd shout, "Hi-ya!" and take away your social credit. And yes, he's banned in China, a true badge of honor. Then there's Mark Wiens, the happiest man alive when eating spicy food. That lean-forward bliss face, it's like he just unlocked a secret level in Shokugeki no Soma. Honestly, if Henry, my dear ex-husband, had smiled like that at dinner, maybe we'd still be married. But no, the only time he leaned forward was to sign execution orders. And of course, I saw the Netflix film Hunger. The drama, the heat, the fight for culinary perfection. It made me think, Marie, you've never seen true kitchen chaos until you've seen Thai street food in action. So between Uncle Roger's sass, Mark Wiens' chili ecstasy, and the cinematic chaos of Hunger, I knew I must come to Thailand. Versailles had elegance, but no sizzling woks, no pad thai tossed into the air like a circus act, and certainly no tom yum soup being served from a pot the size of a royal carriage. So last night, I went to Yaowarat, Bangkok's Chinatown. Oh, mes amis, it's like stepping into another world. Neon lights, sizzling walks, queues longer than the Versailles Ball guest list. Every influencer and their ring light was there. Food bloggers, Instagrammers, even someone dressed as Pikachu eating noodles. I followed in the footsteps of Mark Wiens, naturally. Because if you're going to explore, you follow the king of street food. First stop, grilled squid on a stick. Smoky, chewy, a little spicy. Magnifique. Then the legendary dim sum shop. I think I ate 8 dumplings before I realized they weren't mine. Oops. But my dears, not everything was fit for a queen. Someone offered me pig's blood soup. I tried, I really did. But after one spoon, I remembered. I like my blood inside me. Then there was raw marinated crab in bright orange roe. Very Instagrammable. But the smell? Let's just say, if Darwin smelled that, he'd invent evolution backwards. But the surprise twist. Fried insects. Crunchy, salty, oddly addictive. My French mind couldn't believe it, yet my taste buds rejoiced. I couldn't help but remember the historical Patanga invasions, where other countries panicked. But Thailand simply ate the problem away. Let them eat bugs, I joked. And yes, better than some of Einstein's baking disasters. After Yaowarat, I decided to chase the next culinary legend. The dish from that fiery Netflix film, Hunger. Naturally, I thought, how hard could it be? So I tried cooking it myself after watching a few tutorials online. Big mistake. I followed that infamous chili jam recipe from Jimmy. Yes, that Jimmy. One splash of fish sauce too early, and suddenly my kitchen smelled like Versailles during a peasant revolt. I swear I could hear a distant "Hi-ya!" echoing from the internet. So I surrendered my spatula and decided to find the real thing instead. I found a small restaurant claiming to serve the authentic movie version. The chef slammed the wok like he was summoning a thunderstorm, chili and smoke flying everywhere. It was less cooking, more exorcism. When I tasted it, oh mon Dieu! The flavor screamed at me. Spicy, smoky, and just a little bit angry. Like the culinary embodiment of every scandal I ever caused in Versailles. I nearly cried, but out of respect, not from the chili. After all that spice, my royal tongue demanded relief. And you know my motto, let them eat cake, or mango sticky rice. Oh, mon Dieu. Soft, sticky rice, coconut milk, perfectly ripe mango. It's like the Shokugeki no Soma foodgasm scene, but in real life. Then someone handed me Kanom Krok, Thailand's beloved coconut pancake, just crowned the #1 pancake in the world by Taste Atlas in 2025. Small, sweet, and slightly smoky. My French brain tried to remain regal, but my mouth declared a decisive oui. I couldn't help but think of Uncle Roger's "Fuyyo" when a dish is perfectly executed. Kanom Krok earns that approval. Even the Lionfields would approve.
Approved.
Though, admittedly, this is no pizza. And so concludes my royal Thai food adventure. But before I sign off, Leonardo da Vinci, darling, why did you book me business class? A queen in business class. Next time, I demand a throne. Or at least first class with champagne service. And as if that wasn't enough, I had to share the trip with Charles Darwin. He's here in Bangkok too. He's at Lumpini Park, studying monitor lizards. Or trying to catch Pokemon in real life. I told him the lizards aren't Dragonite, but he insists on documenting the evidence, convinced they're water/dragon types. Still, I suppose that's what makes AI Rebirth so special. We're all ridiculous in our own ways. If you enjoyed today's royal escapade, do subscribe, share, and tell your friends. This is Marie Antoinette, proving that queens don't just eat cake. Sometimes we eat fried insects, mango sticky rice, and a scandalous amount of chili jam to start a revolution. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with a bowl of tom yum and an existential crisis about MSG. Au revoir.